Hey guys, it's Kelly Stadelman. I just finished my sheep heart dissection. I happened to get one that had a pretty long aorta there, so I did cut that off so I could see a little bit better. I don't know that you can actually see what I'm doing here. Let me see if I can fix this without. Okay. So, looking at the sheep heart, I kind of cut it in, a few different ways. I could not open the deer heart video, so I had pulled up another sheep dissection. But looking at this, the right side of the sheep heart, and then the left side over here. So having this divider right here to separate the left and the right side. One thing I did notice is the right side is much softer to the touch than the left side. The left side is much more firm, which would make sense given the function of what each side does. I did go ahead and make my cut right there to just take a peek right there into that wall. I don't know if you can see, but that wall is much thinner on the right side than it is on the left. As you can see, the left there is much thicker. And that would obviously make sense with the fact that the right side is what pumps the blood to the lungs, which is awfully close to the heart, and the left side is what does the real hard work to get the blood to the rest of the body. So, what has been interesting about this is we actually have a daughter, or had a daughter, that was born with heterotaxy. So her heart functioned completely opposite of what this one does. So her right side actually pumped the blood to her body, and her left side is what pumped the blood to her lungs. So going over this whole heart thing and dissecting the sheep heart and kind of relearning how the heart actually functions versus what I have known for so long, because I had to learn it backwards because she was backwards. So it has been pretty interesting to navigate that the proper way. So with that, noticing, when I cut down into here, you can tell that you're just kind of cutting into the sac. So, the blood just comes in and down into the right ventricle here, which in all the diagrams that I've spent so long looking at, everything looks like these big chambers, and they're not really. They're just very small. And so you notice here, when I open this up, we have our our valves that keep the backflow from going back up through once it does go back down. Again, this has been a very interesting and somewhat difficult dissection. Our daughter did pass away after having a double switch procedure, so just the whole cardiac thing was very hard to navigate. So moving on, the left wall muscle, starting out here, I pointed out that it was much thicker, but also you can see the discoloration here. The tissue colors are very different from the right side. Now looking into here, this looks like a very small little area, but it just expands quite a bit when that blood gets in there. You can actually see, removing that area, how small that spot really is. sorry.